From the streets. Today's topic, interesting topic, and I'm gonna go right on into it. I was looking at a video, and there was an individual made a video and telling so-called blacks how the Democrats have failed us, which I agree. Yet they was trying to make it insinuate that the Republican Party is the answer to our woes. I don't agree. So-called black people, we have been, dragged by Congress, Republicans and Democrats. You cannot tell me that the Republican Party isn't making an alliance with a group of redneck, racist, hate mongers. This is what the party supporters consist of. So at the end of the day, once so-called blacks move over and start supporting the Republican parties, after the political perspective, you deal with the rest of the party, and you're dealing with gun toting, redneck, racist, hate mongers. This is the same party that is advocating to take Harriet Tubman out of school, Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, etc., etc. This is not the answer, brothers and sisters. The answer is to somehow fuel a new party by any and all means necessary. This is our only hope. The Republicans and the Democrats have failed us since we've been here. Each party, when they have the opportunity of the support of the so-called black votes, they do the very bare minimum to assist us. For surely, this Biden administration has disrespected us for surely. But when you look at what did the Trump administration do? When you look at it, some people say, well, Trump did this and this and this and this. He ain't do it for us. He ain't put reparation on the table, never said nothing about it, never mentioned it or nothing of that sort. And for all you so-called blacks to say, oh, we don't need reparation and we got to pull ourselves up, you pull yourself up. If you go out here and take a poll of so-called blacks that think that we do deserve reparations, I bet you that it will outweigh those that say that we don't 90% to 10%. This is our reality. Our reality is not the reality of the Republicans or the Democrats, but we continue to be hustled by these politicians, these witches, warlocks, sorcerers, and witches on Capitol Hill. Only thing they're doing is spending us. It's just like the Molly game that they used to play, the 3-card Molly. They all together. They gonna let you win a little bit, and then when it comes down to really get you, they gonna play the game for real. They gonna start pulling out the laws. They gonna start pulling out the whatever type of tactics that they gonna use to spin us. Right now, y'all think that it's just the Democrats are the ones that are allowing these migrants to come over to this country. The laws that's on the books have to get a majority vote. The Democrats is the face of it, but the Republicans are in support of it as well. Just like those billions of dollars that the Democrats gave to Ukraine, the Republicans signed off on it. I remember the first billions that Joe sent over there last year around this time, around December. It was 86% of the Senate. That's 86 senators that voted for the bill or the sending the money. So what that's told me that the Republicans is hooks behind the scenes. They act like, oh no, we not with this. This is Democrats. But when it get down to the get down, they signing off on it. They voting for it. And y'all are crazy out here to think anything different. They doing the magic right before your eyes. And just because you're angry and dissatisfied, you think that the Republicans is the answer. You got another thing coming. The only answer is God. God in us to rise up and show love for one another and do what we need to do for ourselves. We are a nation within a nation. And when I say that we are a nation, I'm not just talking about so-called melanated people. I'm talking about people with the same type of mindsets. The Republicans or the Democrats have the mindsets of the overlords. They're in it for themselves. You see that tax cut that Donald Trump gave? When everybody thought it was so good, I put it on everything that I love, that I pay more taxes now than I did before he did it. That first year, it was like some type of manipulation to them, but you got to realize it had a time period on it. Now everybody is paying more. And this inflation, y'all blaming it all on the Biden administration. I do blame Biden, but I know that this administration is picking up on what the former administration had put out there. Did Donald Trump level the deficit? No, the deficit kept going up. So you can't tell me that the vote for the Republican is a better choice than voting for the Democrats. Even though we sick and tired of the tyranny of the Democrats, neither one of these parties got our best interests. Neither one of these parties got the best of the American people as a whole interest. What the Republicans' interest is keeping the wealthy, giving them tax breaks, all this. And we know this, but we still go to the polls and still vote for these devils on either side. And this is the madness of the political sorcery that people participate in every day. If we don't get a different party or a different way, we don't even want a wing. We want the whole bird. See what I'm saying? Y'all keep talking about the left or the right. No, we want the whole bird. And that's the only way that we're going to make it to the next level. Because they are spinning us. We on our heads. And they setting people against one another because of views. People don't even speak to one another because of these political alliances they made. Stupid, man. These your family members, your husband, your wives, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your cousins, your friends. It's just like in sports. Oh, you don't like the Knicks? Oh, well, you ain't my friend no more. Child plays, man. We got to do better. We got to grow up. And I don't care what nobody says. The Republican Party is not the answer. The Republican Party is just as much of a cancer as the Democratic Party. I bring you this message of love. I leave you this message in peace. And at the end of the day, this is my point of view. This is what I'm standing on. I will never vote for either one of these demonic parties. Peace, love, and grace.